home of the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Pistol Pete and the Paddle people are ready. This is a great environment. The Bears will kick this away to start us off. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's before field position to start the drive. Cowboys offense begins this game backed up. That was not a good return. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
Talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual. That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
The receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. And the Cowboys line up on 1st and 10 now. Handoff from the shotgun. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Poor set of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. A horrible field position to start the drive. They just marched right down the field and get points.
Chris, this offensive coordinator deserves a raise after that opening drive. The way they orchestrated this inside their own 15 to come away with points, impressive.
And the point after is right down the middle. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Baylor Bears offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Took contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. The Bears will send the punt team onto the field. Oh, and he's got some space here. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. The Cowboys bring their punt team onto the field. And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And they bring them down right at the 20.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all.
Looking for a deep completion. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about.
Hold it. Offense.
That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
But Chris, the offense takes the shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Running back grabs it on the screen. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Going for a big play downfield. He's got it near the end zone. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
They look to throw it here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field.
Hold it. Offense.
See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. A big game. And the Cowboys will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. The shotgun running play call. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, but still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. The Cowboys will line up on 1st and 10. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. He'll hand it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. Through the 1st quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Pass caught. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. The field goal is good.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So here comes the Baylor offense out of the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
He's tackled at the 24-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Quick throw to the left. And he's got it. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. There's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer. Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 46. Good enough for a 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
And it's incomplete. He dropped the 1st down pass over the middle. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. There's a screen pass to the running back. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down. 1st and 10 now for the offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up 2nd down. Looking to chuck it again. They bring the heat and get him behind the line.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
And here comes a deep shot. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Baylor. No chance to catch him.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. He'll pitch it. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They call the counter run here. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down. And the Cowboys will line up to punt it away. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. Pass caught. Can he get in? And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. And the Bears line up with a 1st and goal.
Well, that is a great throw and a catch, but now we'll see if they can finish off this drive by scoring a touchdown.
A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Bears.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Going after, knocked right through. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Looking to pass here. And it's incomplete. Little first down trickery doesn't work that time. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Send the back in motion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he pulls in the catch. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Cowboys have come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw again. And he lofts it toward the sideline. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Boy, that was beautiful. Man, this defensive back, he's putting on a clinic today on how to defend against the deep ball and man coverage without committing a penalty. I'm sure the secondary coach is very proud of that execution.
Caught in the flat by the running back. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The clock is still running. I'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Cowboys will have to punt this one away. Fielded near the 20. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he's going to finally head out of bounds. But talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? It's a quick grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open and just puts it up in the air. And the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
And the receivers got it. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. And this pass is caught. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And he knocks that one right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Turn starts inside the 15. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the first half of play.
That's the end of the first
The
half.
Cowboys will kick this away to begin the second half.
13.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down, we're going to throw it. They're going to scramble now. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. It's third down for the offense. And they pick up the first on the ground. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. It's QB sneak. The Bears will have first and 10 here. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down play coming up. Looking to pass this time. Catch made on the left side. Finding a bit of space. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Bears pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Finding space at the 20. And they're finally able to stop him. But great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, Baylor. Still no answer for this offense.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception of this football game.
Point after makes it a 15-point game. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
28, Oklahoma State, 13.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Handoff to the back. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. An inside give now from the shotgun. Finding space at the 20. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. And the Cowboys looking to crank up the tempo a bit. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. Going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Looks right for a quick completion. And he takes it into the end zone. Let's check and see what that marker is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The loss sets up a second and long from the 20. Quarterback drops back, looking to set up a screen pass here. Hard running through a tackle. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Finds an open target on the left side. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. The Bears starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Short completion, a third down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Over the middle and incomplete.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here, 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
The offense already has one 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Looking to throw it again. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Bears.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Oklahoma State, 16.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's...
Down he goes, a sack.
Well, the reality with any screen pass is they usually take a little bit of time to develop. And though they often can hit big, sometimes they take too long to cook up, and sometimes you can get sacked.
They look to throw it here on second down. Here's a target, and it's complete. And he's tackled after the catch. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Falls incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one's picked off. What a play. And he's got some open field ahead. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position. Now the offense is set up with a short field. Play action here on first down. Trying to extend the play. Escapes the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Holding, offense.
Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Let's go.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pass is caught. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Here's the second down play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Fuller. He shreds the tackle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Cowboys move into the red zone. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch made by the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Just trucks through the defender. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. Got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this clock to keep ticking.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Here's the point after attempt. Quarterback doesn't see anybody open. Kirk says, yeah, I'll just do this myself.
How about this? What a luxury. Anytime you can make something happen, even when all the receivers are covered, everything's taken away, you take it yourself. And good luck to the defense trying to stop that.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And the Bears pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And the tailback's got it again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here. And here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lofting it toward the left sideline. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor.
Number 24.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it fly to the wideout, who makes the grab. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pressure is coming. He escapes the sack. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away.
Boy, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
Deep shot caught inside the 25. An explosive play. They finally get him down with the offense very near to the red zone.
And a 1st down.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Balkasoon. Brought down at the 7. Completion moves him closer to the goal line. And the The offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. And the Cowboys looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw again. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Point after, up and good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They're going to run it. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their 1st interception today. They're going to set up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Snags a quick throw. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He lets it go on the move. He's got a receiver wide open here.
Steps out of bounds at the 37-yard line.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. The ball is picked off. Can he take it all the way? Inside the 20. Touchdown, Bears. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on 4th down. I'm not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
Well, really,